Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Hope you all can hear me. So quickly confirm me if I'm audible and visible to you all so that we can start this session. Good morning, all. How are you all? Say this session is going to be about close test. Okay. So I hope you are quite excited and interested to attend this session because close test is one of the important topics of banking examination, or you can say in any competitive examination this topic is asked. So guys, quickly confirm me before starting this session. Quickly confirm me if I'm audible and visible to you all. So good morning, Sumit. Very good morning. Am I audible, Sumit? Am I loud and clear enough? All clear. Okay, Sumit. Good. Very good. See, close test. Did you all attend previous session of close test? Good morning, Devashish. Very good morning. How are you all? All good, ma'am. Okay, real. Tell me one thing, guys. Did you see the recorded session of close test? Because one session I recorded of close test. Good morning, Rajiv. Have you attended that recorded session of close test? देखा था आप लोगों ने recorded session? And guys, please share this session, like this session, and share this session with others also. Okay, no ma'am. A few days back, yeah. One session only I recorded. Anyways, चलिए because यहाँ पर भी approach I will be telling, but questions हम different लेंगे. Okay. So let's start this session. And before starting, please like this session and share this with others also. Okay. So that maximum can join. And those who are new on this channel, please subscribe to our YT channel and download our app also, or download our Oliveboard app. Good morning, Sneha. And subscribe to our YT channel, those who are new here. Okay. And as we always suggest, the best plan to go for to buy on Oliveboard platform is Banking Super Elite, because once you buy this course, so you get access to most of the test series and batches. So this is the best plan for banking. If anyone is interested in buying this plan, so you can use my code Saba to get additional discount. So remember to use this code Saba for additional discount. And those who have not joined my Telegram channel, please join this Learn English with Saba. Learn English with Saba. Okay. Where are others? Guys, quickly share this session with others also so that everyone can join. And yesterday someone asked me to share the PDF of words followed by gerund and infinitive. So definitely I will share that today. Good morning, Divya. Good morning. I guess Elakia asked me to share the PDF. Good morning, Ganesh. So definitely, like by tomorrow, anyhow, you will get that PDF. Words followed by gerund, words followed by infinitive, and words followed by both. Okay. Good morning, Anita. And this is my Telegram group, so please do join this group. And one more thing, like I'm going to start my course, that is complete English course for banking examination. So please join that course also, which is going to start from 6th of June, that is Monday. 6th of June, 5 days a week you will get the class. So please join that course. Okay. Now let's see the approaches to solve close test. Shall we start? Sandeep, I commented in that session जहाँ पे आपने comment किया था, noun part 1 is already uploaded. I've replied to you. Noun part 1 PDF is already uploaded. You can see part 2 has not been uploaded yet, but soon the team will upload. Okay, Sandeep? Good morning, Sudha. Ganesh, we are working on that only now, how to prepare English. So please, for complete that, I will definitely recommend you that join that batch, Complete English by Saba, which is going to start from 6th of June. Yes, in the description box on itself, Sandeep. Noun part 1, till noun part 1, all the PDFs have been like uploaded. Noun part 2 is there. And Alakya, you have asked me for the PDF. So tomorrow, by tomorrow, not tomorrow, by tomorrow, you will get the PDF. Okay. So let's start this session, close test. See, first I will tell you approaches in short. Anyways, closed test में approaches जो होते हैं, they are just theoretical based. Maximum accuracy when you solve question, as you know कि हर question में you get to learn something different. So let's start that. Okay. See, the first thing is that whenever you are starting to solve, now guys, quickly concentrate on this because we are going to practice questions also, and I will be giving you some important tips also. Read thoroughly. Read the passage twice. This thing is very important to solve a question based on closed test. Like generally, good morning, Sheetal. See, generally what happens, हम लोग करते क्या है, what we do, like the moment we start reading closed test, you know कि closed test में a passage is given with multiple blanks. Incomplete passage दिया होता है जहां पर multiple blanks होते हैं. Okay. So what we do, the moment we start reading the first sentence and if we come across any blank, we start filling that blank. We start substituting the word in this blank. This is a very wrong approach and it will attract minus marking only. This is a wrong approach and it will attract minus marking. The first thing is that read the passage with blank without looking at the options. Is it clear? Don't look for the options in the first reading only. First reading should be just to get the idea what the passage is all about. Passage किस चीज के बारे में दिया हुआ है. The first reading should be about that. Okay. And when you read, once you have read, and the first reading should be very quick, very fast reading. First time when you are reading the closed test, that complete passage, so read it very fast just to get the overall meaning and the overall concept of the passage, that what the passage is all about. Don't start looking for the options or substituting the options in the first time. Okay. But second time when you read, second time take a pause, check each and every blank, start substituting the word, and then like start filling the blank in the second time only. Is this clear? That always we should read twice. The first reading should be very quick. In the first reading, we don't have to look for the options. Second reading, maybe we are going to check the options. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, clear. Now, second is, see, this point is also very important. Link the sentences together. Always remember it is a passage. Closed test means what? It is a passage. It is not a fill in the blank type question. There is a difference between good morning Prabhakar, good morning. This is the only difference between fill in the blanks and closed test. Like in closed test, the first sentence can be linked with the fifth sentence also. And in some cases, it may happen that you can get the meaning of the first sentence from the last line. Generally it happens. Okay. So always remember to link the sentences to one another. Individual basis pe don't substitute the answers. Okay. Try to get the meaning whether it is carrying positive sense, negative sense, or when the tone has been changed. Good morning, Maksud. So everything, all the sentences should be linked together. Try to relate each sentences with one another. Okay. Third, type of word to fill in. Like you have to check, this word means you have to check based on the tone of the passage, whether it is positive, it is negative, it is sarcastic, whatever sense you are getting, tense, everything you have to check, and then you have to assess the blanks very carefully. Then only you can start filling the options. Then next is eliminating options. This can also help you. See, these are just approaches. In different type of closed test, different approach will work. Okay. Sometimes what happens, not sometimes, most of the times it happens that words are too close. Closed test means words are quite similar to one another. All the words, they are quite similar to one another. Here you might have to find the difference between even two synonyms. Those synonyms, those same meaning के बीच में भी क्या differences हो सकता है, that also you might have to find here. Good morning, Harish. Very good morning to all of you. Eliminating options. First of all, if 5 options are there, eliminate 2, 3 that are completely far-fetched or that are not at all related to the blank. ओके जो बिल्कुल फार फेस्ट है, जिनका ब्लैंक से कोई रिलेटेड नहीं है, ट्राई टू एलिमिनेट दैट ऑप्शन फर्स्ट. पहले उसको एलिमिनेट कर दीजिए. फिर जहां पर आपको लगता है जो पॉसिबल हो सकते हैं उनमें से ट्राई टू चेक एवरीथिंग, ग्रामर, मीनिंग, टोन, एवरीथिंग. ओके. And the last, keywords. This keywords is the most important thing. Like most of the times, the word preceding the blank and the words following the blank. Like this is the blank number 1. तो blank number 1 के पहले क्या दिया हुआ है और blank number 1 के बाद क्या दिया हुआ है. These two words can definitely help you to give the sense to. Good morning, Prabhakar. It is not first class, Mike. Good morning, Aman. I'm regular taking classes on YTs every day at 9 a.m. Okay. Is this point clear to everyone? That try to assess the word given before the blank and given after the blank, because these two words will give you very much relation or idea that which word or which exact word should be substituted. Approaches are clear? Shall I come to the concept? Quickly tell me, guys. And approaches to tabhi clear honge once we practice the questions. The more we practice the questions, the approaches will be clear to you. Okay, your first. Every day I take class at 9 a.m. So please do join. Okay, Prabhakar? Clear to everyone? See, one example I'm giving you. That what do I mean by, okay. Cloze meaning. Like I told, no? Even you have to see the difference between two synonyms also. कि दो synonym के बीच में भी आपको differences देखने पड़ सकते हैं. So what does this mean? Just one idea I'm giving you. Have you heard the word crowd? Now I want everyone to be active in the comment section. What is the meaning of the word crowd? Very basic word I have taken. What is the meaning of the word crowd? Can I say a group of people? भीड़ कह सकते हैं? A group of people? भीड़? Quickly tell me, is it correct? Okay, 0. Correct. Group of people. Yes. Now, what is rush? A large number of people gathered. Okay. Bunch of people. Correct. Now, what is rush? Correct. The same Elaki, I'm discussing the same. That vocab part is tricky. So, how you have to check the vocab part, that only I'm telling you. Grammar, vocab, everything is going to be. Jagyasani is saying bheed, gathering of people. Hurried way. Sudha, very good. Yes. Now, see, rush also means a group of people. But if I ask you, what is the difference between crowd and rush? Suppose in examiner for a group of people, suppose in closed test, for a group, yes, correct. For a group of people, crowd and rush both are given. How will you differentiate? कैसे differentiate करेंगे? Not like mob. No, not uncontrolled crowd. See, simply you can say crowd is static, whereas rush is dynamic. Whereas rush is what? Dynamic. Group of people, rush are, that is a different thing. जहाँ पे भीड़ भाड़ वाला समय. Yes, people are moving. Rush means what? People are moving. They are in a correct real. So whenever there is a motion, if people are moving, group of people, if they are moving somewhere, they are in a hurry. So that is called rush. So this is the difference between crowd and rush. Correct. Yes, Devashish. Crowd is static and rush dynamic. Now, examiner can give you one more word, that is mob. Now, what is the difference between crowd and mob? Now, see, these all are synonyms. If you look into dictionary, they all common meaning will be a group of people only. But you have to see the particular usage of each and every word in closed test. कि दो synonyms के बीच में भी क्या differences होते हैं, that you have to see in closed test. Rush during movie release functions. Correct, Sandeep. Yes. Mob. Yes. Very good, Devashish. Very good. Mob is also a group of people, but mob we call to violent people. Unruly group. Unruly crowd, violent crowd is called what? Mob. Clear? Vandalism includes what? Correct, real. Yes. So when crowd becomes violent, when they becomes unorganized, when they becomes unruly, so they are called mob. They are what? Yes, correct. Very good. So are you getting the difference between even synonyms? So this approach we have to keep while solving a question based on closed test. Okay. One more example. Have you heard of gathering also? Correct. Disorderly causing trouble. Correct, Sheetal. Now, do you know gathering also? What is the meaning of the word gathering? Difference between crowd and gathering. Now, if I ask you, what is the difference between crowd and gathering? Anyone? Very good, Vishnu. Very good. Yes, gathering is for a purpose, for a for aim. Like whenever you listen to some get together, yes, when there is a purpose, when there is a purpose to get to gather, there is a purpose among crowd. That is what gathering. Like if you remember, if you have listened to any speech of Republic Day or Independence Day, do we say we have crowded here to celebrate Independence Day? Correct. Very good. We never say we have crowded here to celebrate. We have gathered here because there is a specific purpose. There is a specific aim. So whenever there is a purpose, there is an aim. There we use gathering. So got the difference? Very good. Assembling for a specific purpose. So see, this is just an example to tell you what can be, what should be the approach when you get such close options in closed test. Okay. Now, once I remember, there were two words given, traveling and journey. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between traveling and journey? Quickly. Suppose कहीं पे यात्रा करने की बात हो रही है. Both these words are given, traveling and journey. What is the difference? Both are noun. Traveling as a gerund, it is used as a noun. Aman, that is why I have told, because I know कि आप लोग यही बोलेंगे. Traveling is also a noun, gerund. Both are noun. What is the difference? Traveling own vehicle, travel from place one place to other. And Sachin, what is journey? Very good, Jagyasini. Yes, Sachin. See, traveling, the first difference is traveling is on frequent basis. Journey is specific. No, Sumit, journey has fixed destination. Journey definitely has fixed destination. See, I'm telling you the difference. Traveling is on frequent basis, whereas journey is specific. Journey क्या होती है? Specific होती है. Another thing, traveling is hectic. जैसे वर्क के सिलसिले में अगर आप कभी ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, इफ यू ट्रैवलिंग बेस्ड ऑन वर्क, जैसे जिनके सेल्स वगैरह की जॉब होती है, मार्केटिंग वगैरह की, तो यहां से वहां जाते हैं फॉर देयर वर्क पर्पस. इट इज हेक्टिक, इट इज टायरसम, सो इट इज व्हाट ट्रैवलिंग. सिंपली वर्क रिलेटेड इज ट्रैवलिंग. बट इफ इट इज फॉर फन, फॉर एडवेंचर, देन इट इज जर्नी. फैमिली के साथ, इन सबके साथ अगर आप प्लान कर रहे हैं घूमने फिरने का, सो दैट इज व्हाट, दैट इज जर्नी. एंड डिस्टेंस डजंट मैटर. लाइक सम पीपल से, सम स्टूडेंट दे से कि मैम ट्रैवलिंग शॉर्ट डिस्टेंस के लिए होता है, जर्नी फॉर लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस. नो, traveling can also be for long distance. Like job se related, if from Delhi if I have to come to Bangalore for my work, so that is traveling. But wahin par agar main Bangalore with my family, if I come to have fun and adventure, to spend my vacation, so that is my journey. So these differences, these minute differences, you will have to see in closed test. Clear to everyone? This was just one example. So many words you will get based on this. बहुत सारे ऐसे words आपको मिलेंगे. Clear to everyone? Devashish, yes, correct. Traveling daily routine, not daily, but frequent basis पे जो होती है, you can say. And journey for special places for fun and adventure, correct. Okay. And don't forget grammar. Preposition, verb, phrasal verbs, these are also very much important. Idioms, everything is important. Okay. So are you ready for the question? Approaches are clear. Questions देखेंगे, then only we will get the idea. Shall I give the question? Good morning, Sanjay. Very good morning. Okay. The sentence is, question is before you. Let me hide myself. Approach should be, first reading should be very quick. Second reading को मैं करके समझाऊंगी. I will do the second reading. Do the first reading very quick so that you get the idea. Just for the idea. Quickly. Ready, yes. Ashutosh, I have shared my Telegram link. Where you have asked for the Telegram link, I have shared. Two readings of Aman. Only two readings. First reading should be very quick. Without looking for the options. Guys, I have hidden my camera. Take it, quickly read the passage. And once you are done, I will shift to second paragraph. Okay. Done. Okay. Just 30 seconds more. Let others also read. Okay, fine. 30, after 30 seconds, I will change. I will change the paragraph. Okay. Second paragraph. Second paragraph also la kya? Prabhakar and la kya? Second also done? Quiz, you are talking about Telegram group. Let me see, Sanjay, if I can do something. Okay. Give me 1 or 2 days time. I will definitely do something. Okay. Okay. No second paragraph. Viraj, second also done. Second also done. Okay. Just let me give time to others also. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, fine. After 30 seconds, I will come to the first and I will start explaining. Okay. Okay, good. I will come, Sachin, I will tell you everything, brick and mortar, whatever word is given in the passage, I will explain everything. Okay, let others read, then we will come to the explanation part. I hope everyone is done. Let me go through the passage. Okay. See, in first time, I'm also not that substituting the option. Just let me read for you all. Okay. The right of children to free and compulsory education, that is the abbreviation of RTE. RTE means हाँ ऑफ कोर्स रियल ये कहीं ना कहीं का आर्टिकल ही होता है ओके द राइट ऑफ चिल्ड्रन टू फ्री एंड कंपल्सरी एजुकेशन एक्ट आरटीई एक्ट व्हिच केम डैश इफेक्ट ओके in April this year is meant to transform the education sector and take India closer to the goal of universal schooling. Now, what does this mean? That this act, RTE Act, which is launched this year only, okay, is meant. Now, what is the meaning of that RTE Act? It means to transform the education sector and take India closer to the goal of universal schooling. Universal schooling means each and every child should attend the school. This is all. Okay, about. But with admissions to the new academic session just at the corner, it is fast becoming clear that well-intentioned ideas into dash will take some doing. Now listen, this act came in April, okay, and you know admissions also start in April. Now, as per the act according, what was there? Yes, real, very good. Don't give the options right now. Very good, but very good approach. So, as per the act, that every child should attend the school. This was according to the act. But now the admissions are they are soon to occur. It is fast becoming clear that well-intentioned ideas into dash will take some doing. Idea आ रहा होगा कि क्या क्या sense आना चाहिए. Okay. For a start, the guidelines for admissions under RTE prohibit schools from conducting any sort of student profiling. Like according to RTE, the first clause is that schools they cannot conduct any sort of student profiling. Student profiling means they cannot select the students based on their score, based on their family background or something like that. They cannot do any sort of student profiling. The stress on a random yet justifiable admission process means that schools we have to resort to something as quirky as a lottery system. Now, what does this mean? That the now admission process is going to be very random because students they cannot do any sort of schools they cannot do any sort of students profiling. So the admission process will be what random and but it should be justifiable, it should be random but is on the same hand it should be justifiable also. So what does this mean? That schools will have to resort to means uh, they have to uh, 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 rely on. They have to rely to something as quirky as lottery system. Now, what is the meaning of quirky? Any idea what is the meaning of the word quirky? Quirky. It means peculiar, strange. So they have to resort to this strange system of admission. Yes, resort to means adhere to, stick to something. Okay. However, living, look forward to is not resort to. Rely, adhere to, stick, you can say. Odd, yes, quirky means odd, peculiar, strange. However, leaving admission to a good school to pure dash. Now, when they cannot do the student profiling, so that will be like leaving admission to pure dash will only incentivize. Incentivize here means increase. Yes, correct, unexpected. Increase manipulations, defeating the very essence of RTE. Okay, this was all about first paragraph. Second, the main problem. Now, first was the clause of RTE, that what all clauses are mentioned in RTE. Now, the second is about the problem. The main problem facing the education sector is that of a resource crunch. देखिए ये सबसे बड़ा problem है. Yes, yes, Ilakya. सबसे बड़ा problem है resource crunch का. See, when I will come to the options, I will explain everything. Okay, अभी सिर्फ passage का overall idea दे रही हूँ because I am not looking for the blank. Okay, so just give me 5 minutes. The main problem facing the education sector is that of a resource crunch. Resource crunch is the biggest problem that India faces in education system. The provisions for ensuring universal access to education are all very well. Now, what it is saying, that the idea, the intention of giving the ensuring the universal access to education is very good. Dash, we have the infrastructure. देखिए schools में we want कि every child should go to school, but इसके लिए पहले schools तो होने चाहिए ना. We should have those number of schools that can accommodate all the students. So that is what it is saying. Brick and mortar schools. Brick and mortar means conventional. जैसे अभी ऑनलाइन क्या है, इट इज नॉट अ कन्वेंशनल वे ऑफ टीचिंग. ब्रिक एंड मोर्टार मींस कन्वेंशनल. ब्रिक एंड मोर्टार शॉपिंग भी होती है. जैसे अगर आप शॉप में जाकर के शॉप करते हैं, जो बनी होती है, जो नॉर्मल शॉप्स होती हैं, इफ यू गो देयर एंड यू शॉप योर प्रोडक्ट्स, दैट इज व्हाट, दैट इज अ ब्रिक एंड मोर्टार वे. और ये बहुत जगह यूज होता है. तो ब्रिक एंड मोर्टार स्कूल्स मींस वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट बिल्डिंग्स ऑफ द स्कूल. हियर दे आर रेफरिंग टू बिल्डिंग्स. क्लियर? प्योर स्ट्रक्चर, यस. नीड्स, स्कूल्स नीड टू प्रिसीड ओपन एडमिशंस. मतलब कि स्कूल्स की जो बिल्डिंग है वो एडमिशन के पहले बन के रेडी होनी चाहिए. वी शुड हैव दोज मेनी बिल्डिंग सो दैट वी कैन अकोमोडेट ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स. ओके, एंड नॉट द डैश वे अराउंड. इन दैट सेंस, अब उस सेंस में बात की जाए तो लेजिस्लेटर्स असेसमेंट, उनका जो असेसमेंट है ऑफ ग्राउंड रियलिटीज इज डैश टारगेट व्हेन दे एंडोर्स द क्लोजर ऑफ टेंस ऑफ थाउजेंड. यू कैन सी द ग्रामर. You can see the grammar unit of counting. अगर 10,000 लिखा होता तो गलत होता. You can see this thing, but it is tens of thousands, so it is absolutely correct. Okay, so tens of thousands of low-cost private schools for not meeting the minimum standards of land plot, building specification and playground areas as laid out in RTI. Now, what it is saying कि अब इसमें जो legislators हैं, when they assess the reality of a school, so they close at least tens of thousands of schools. Why? Because those low-cost private schools, they fail to meet the criteria for a school building that has been specified in RTE. Because they don't have that much land plot area, they don't have building specification, so they just close. They don't even give the license to those schools. So this is what, this is dash target. Now what target, that you have to decide. Instead of bearing down dash on private schools for failing to conform to abstract bureaucratic criteria, efforts to bring about universal education should focus on upgrading and expanding the existing government school infrastructure. Now what it is saying, कि we should not focus, or we should not dash on private schools only because they fail to conform to the criteria, कि जो भी criteria दी हुई हैं buildings वगैरह की, तो we cannot only rely on private schools, but the focus should be, effort should be what? We should upgrade and expand our existing government school infrastructure also, because government school infrastructures, you know how they are. Okay, especially in this northern region. You know, you are well aware of the infrastructure of government schools. So it is only saying that we should focus on upgrading and expanding the infrastructure of government schools also to accommodate all. Because जब दोनों private and government schools when they will work parallelly, तभी वो सबको हम क्या कर सकते हैं? We can accommodate all the students and we can achieve the aim of universal schooling. This is the sense. Only then we can ensure the much needed supply demand dash in the education sector. Clear? Now let's see the blank. See, for your ease, I have written the sentence here. यहाँ पर देखिए sentence दिया हुआ है. The first blank, the complete sentence I have mentioned, so that every time we don't have to go back and forward. Good morning, Priyanshu, pranam. चलिए बताइए what it will be. Very good, very basic. अब देखिए ये क्या है, सीधे आप अगर if you know phrasal preposition, very good, phrasal preposition पे based मतलब sorry, just a second. Just on the basis of phrasal preposition, this question can be solved. Phrasal preposition, prepositional phrase you can say. Not in, Priyanshu. Came into effect is a phrasal preposition. Came into effect, which means start to use something. देखिए कुछ ब्लैंक्स ऐसे होते हैं हियर इवन इफ आई डू नॉट लुक फॉर द ऑप्शंस, अगर मैं ऑप्शंस ना भी देखूं, द मोमेंट आई रीड दिस सेंटेंस, द आरटीई, द राइट ऑफ चिल्ड्रन टू फ्री एंड कंपल्सरी एजुकेशन, आरटी एक्ट, व्हिच केम डैश इफेक्ट, even if I do not look at the options, then also I can say that it should be came into effect. Came into effect is a phrasal preposition which means to start doing something, to start using something. Clear? Fourth, very good. Yes, maximum are correct. Very good. Next, second blank. Now here for this blank you have to substitute. But with admissions to the new academic session, just dash the corner. What it will be? Someone replied also. Very good. What does this mean? Very good. See, round the corner, near the corner. No, Maqsood, not near. Yes, one. Round the corner or around the corner. This is an idiom. Round the corner or around the corner. Had it been round, then also it would have been correct. Round or around the corner, not into the corner, Sudha. Remember this thing, ये phrase याद रखिए, round the corner or around the corner, which means very near. Very near. Soon to happen. Soon to happen. Sudha, did you get? Maqsood, did you get? It won't be near, it won't be into, it won't be about. See, we are getting the sense near. Round the corner, this phrase means very near. So we are getting the sense very near. But since the phrase is given the corner, so that is why we have to use around. Yes. Got everyone? This round the corner means very near. And see, examiner has given the options near also. But since after blank the corner word has been mentioned, so we have to substitute it with round or around. 4 people sit around the corner. Well, that is a different thing. Here it means near, it is a phrasal verb. Okay? Yes, yes. And see, I told no, but with new admissions to the new academic session, just as the corner. I told कि जो admission है new academic session में, they are very near. They are very near. Okay, next. Clear to everyone? Any confusion in this? That near, we are getting the sense of near, but since it is a phrase, so it will be around the corner. This is the correct answer. Yes, around the corner. Next. This. Third is saying, acha, real said third applying. Real, there is no word called applying here. Prabhakar CC, having. Okay. Now this is a good option. I want a correct answer here. Taking. Okay. Okay, okay. Divya having. Now this is a good option. I know कि यहाँ पे सबको Vibha is saying 2. Everyone. Maqsood is saying 3. 2. Okay. Now let's discuss this because this is a good option. That is why we are framing. Okay. No, Ilakya. No, no, no. Sachin is saying framing. No. Now listen. See, all these words can fit, but what should be the correct approach that I'm telling you? Fifth, not framing. Manpreet, yes. Okay. Taking. Let's see. But with admissions to the new academic session, जो कोई option छूटा नहीं है. Forming, translating, having, taking, framing. All options I have got. Yes, Manpreet can say having. See, I told now please stop commenting. As I told, all the options can fit, but you have, as you know, it is a having well-intentioned ideas. Okay, God, let's see. Okay. But with admissions to the new academic session just round the corner, okay, it is fast becoming clear that well-intentioned ideas. Listen, यहाँ पर सिर्फ आइडियाज तक सेंटेंस एंड नहीं हो रहा है. The sentence doesn't end on ideas. Had it like if it ends on ideas, then you can say forming. Yes, of course, all are similar. Forming ideas or framing ideas. अगर सिर्फ आइडिया फॉर्म करने की बात होती तो we could have used forming and framing both. Forming ideas or framing ideas. Okay. Having is for taking something. So having and taking, they both are carrying same meaning. Having, we can say for food also, for having, taking also we can use. Okay, Riya? Now see, this word is going to help you. This into is going to tell you that what will be the correct option. So framing well-intentioned ideas into dash. यहाँ पर ideas को practical में change करने की बात हो रही है. Will take some doing. Like if we want to have that aim of universal schooling, so we have to, what we have to do, we have to convert our ideas into practical thing, into reality, and it will take some doing. Means इसके लिए we have to do something. Clear everyone? Now you got the answer कि यहाँ पे change करने की बात हो रही है. Into what is given. So the correct answer is translating or transforming. In case अगर examiner transforming भी देता, then also it would have been correct. Got the correct answer? Yes, into is the hint. We are not talking about forming ideas or framing ideas. We are talking about converting our ideas into reality. Everyone got the answer? So, see, closed test means out of 10, I won't say that you get 0 marks. ऐसा किसी का नहीं होगा कि जिसको 0 marks मिलेगा. But my aim is that out of 10, you all should score 10 marks. 5 है तो किसी इन सारे slight mistakes की वजह से you don't attract minus marking. This is my overall aim. So idea तो पहले से, प्रियांशु सेइंग मैम, बट आइडिया तो पहले से फॉर्म किया गया है ना. ऑफ कोर्स आइडिया तो ऑलरेडी फॉर्म्ड है, क्योंकि हमारा आइडिया तो स्टार्टिंग में ही पता चल गया था that we want to have universal schooling. That idea is already framed. But here we are not talking about forming ideas. We are talking about changing our ideas into reality. Clear, Priyanshu? So the correct answer is translating or transforming. Since transforming is not given here, so it will be translating. Okay. Next का तो ऐसे ही कर लेंगे. Now this fourth. No, Ilakya. Forming and framing means just for forming ideas. Framing something, framing rules, forming ideas. Very good. Very good, Devashish. Very good. Now see, here we need noun. Here we need a noun. How can it be one? Affect कैसे हो सकता, guys? Viva, how can it be affect, Viva and Sachin? Affect is verb. Simply saying this, we can eliminate it. How can it be affect, Rajiv? Into affect will take some doing. How can it be? Yes. और देखिए इतनी देर से मैं आपको बता रही हूं that transforming, translating well-intentioned ideas into reality. Since so long I have been telling you. Yes, correct, Raksha. Third. Procedure कैसे होगा Usain? See, first thing, after into we need a noun. You know into is a preposition. Preposition is followed by a noun. So immediately you can eliminate this affect word. Now, intention, ideas into ideas. Idea को idea में change करने का कोई sense नहीं है. Effect can be correct. Yes. Effect can be correct, yes, but affect is given, so it is incorrect. Remember this thing, affect is given. And so many times I have told that effect is noun, affect is verb. Remember these grammatical differences, okay? Practice CE is a noun, my dear. Practice CE is a noun, practice SE is a verb. ये जितना ग्रामर पढ़ाई हूँ सारा यूज हो जाएगा आप लोगों को. Okay, Rajiv? Usan, did you get? I told this thing now. Practice CE is a noun. It is not a verb. SE is a verb. Okay, Sachin, don't get confused now. See, simply I told that we have to change our ideas into reality. Now, reality word is not given. Had it been given, हमारा confusion ही दूर हो जाता. So, examiner is also smarter than you. वो एकदम से आपके mind में जो word आ रहा है वो नहीं देगा, थोड़ा सा change करके ही देगा examiner. So, the most appropriate word here is practice. Practice here means reality. कि जो ideas है उनको practice में होगा. That is what I put option 5. Ideas into procedure will take some doing. आइडियाज को प्रोसीजर में कहां से बात हो गई? आइडियाज को हम रियलिटी में प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज में लेके आएंगे. दैट इज व्हाट वी आर गेटिंग. उसान, इज इट क्लियर टू यू? एंड आइडियाज को कंसेप्ट का भी कोई सेंस नहीं आएगा. सो प्रोसीजर तो जब हम किसी चीज को अप्लाई करते हैं, वी फॉलो सर्टेन प्रोसीजर्स, देन वी यूज द वर्ड प्रोसीजर. Here simply we are talking about changing ideas into reality. Since reality word is not given, practical, so we have to use this word practice. Practicality word can be used. Now we need. Clear to everyone? Any confusion still? See, these are good options. जैसे translating वाला, ये वाला, यहाँ पर confusion है because these are close options. Next blank. Shall I proceed to the next blank? Clear? Others also clear? Next. Yes, okay. This one. See, that is why I've written the sentence here so that it becomes easy for you. Every time we don't have to go back like to and fro. Devashish, you will have to get the context. ये सिर्फ कॉन्टेक्स्ट पे ही सॉल्व हो सकता है. बेसिस टू प्योर बेसिस. विभा, नो. ट्राई टू रिमेम्बर द कॉन्टेक्स्ट. कॉन्टेक्स्ट क्या था? प्रोसीड. अच्छा, रक्षा सिंह. Sachin is saying one benefit. No. I am showing you the context. Merit. Everyone is saying merit. Benefit. How can it be benefit? Fifth method. Basis. Priyanshu is saying chance. Okay, 1 second, guys. I am showing you the context. I guess यहाँ पे कुछ ये miss हुआ. चलिए, see this. Try to see the context. Priyanshu. Okay. Yes. See what the sense is saying. यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ चीजें छोड़ी थी. See here. Just from here. Read from here till here. Read from here till here. You will get the idea. From here, for a start, will take some doing. After that, for a start, the guidelines for admissions under the RTE prohibit schools from conducting any sort of student profiling. ठीक है? कि जो गाइडलाइंस है आरटीई का, वो स्कूल्स को मतलब इट इज प्रोहिबिटिंग स्कूल्स to conduct any sort of student profiling. They cannot select student. They cannot do students profiling. The stress on a random yet justifiable admission process की. अब जो stress है burden है schools पे, वो किसका है? Random but justifiable admission process means that schools will have to resort to something as quirky as a lottery system. ये क्या होगा? Lottery system पे. However, leaving admission to a good school to pure dash. Are we talking about merit here? Method कैसे होगा? To pure method? No. See, however, यहाँ पर किसकी बात हो रही? Profiling नहीं हो सकती है. They cannot select the students based on their correct. Yes. They cannot select students based on their merit. मैंने पहले ही बताया था ये बात. Based on their merit, based on their family background, they cannot select the students based on their IQ level. So what it will be, however, leaving admissions, कि admissions को अगर पूरी तरह से स्कूल के ऊपर छोड़ दिया जाए, to pure dash, to pure what? Yes, chance. Now did you get the answer? Merit तो just contradictory sense दे देगा. Is it clear to everyone? Now pure chance or pure luck, you can say. Any confusion here? Once you read the line before the blank, you will get the idea that here we are not talking about merit, because यहाँ पर तो however word दिया हुआ है. So we are leaving the admission to pure chance. Okay? Correct, Sheetal. So yes, okay. So that is why I told na, it is very much important to link each sentences. हर सेंटेंस को एक दूसरे से लिंक करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. Then only you will get it. Yes, very good. It is necessary to read the passage properly, and it is necessary to read the sentences preceding and following the blank. That is also very much important. Okay, next blank. Sorry. This is also a very good option. Excellent option this is. Quickly. At the end, I want your score. Debashish. Very expected answer. Very expected answer. A very good blank. I want each one of you to comment your answer. Vibha is saying 1. Okay, unless. Sachin is saying 4th. Harish is saying unless. Others. Usan is saying 2 until. Okay, unless. Majority executed. Someone said, Sneha, how can it be executed? Provided. Sandeep is saying provided. Priyanshu until. Oh. 1 Preet. Majority is with unless and until. Majority is with unless and until. Let's see. Sanjana 1. Maqsood is saying 4th. Provided. Okay. The provisions for ensuring. We have 2 positive senses. Correct, Sandeep. Very good approach. Very good. Yes, very good. Very good approach, Sandeep. Listen, guys. The provisions for ensuring universal access to education are all very well. क्या क्या जा रहा है कि जो हमारा thought है, the intention of ensuring universal access to education is very good. That intention, that idea is very good. Dash, we have the infrastructure. If I write here unless or until, do you know unless and until carries negative sense? Unless and until लगा देंगे तो यहाँ पे have not का sense आ जाएगा, negative का sense आ जाएगा. Are you getting? Like if I say unless you work hard. So what does this mean? Unless you work hard. Unless you work hard means if you do not work hard. This is the sense, no? If you do not work hard. Isn't it, guys? Isn't it, guys? Unless and until gives negative sense, carries negative sense. So unless means it will carry negative sense. So what it is giving? If we do not have the structure, it will change the complete meaning of the sentence. So that is why I told this is going to be a very good option, because here you have to see. So unless and until both are incorrect, it will be provided. Provided means given that. Provided means what? Given that we have the infrastructure in first place. कि आपके आइडियाज बिल्कुल सही है कि हम सारे स्टूडेंट्स को स्कूल भेज देंगे, बट इन हिंदी वी कॉल बशर्ते. In Hindi we call basharte. That provided we should have infrastructure in first place, unless we carry negative sense. Clear to everyone? देखिए ये छोटी छोटी चीजों से ही आप solve करके आएंगे. ऐसा नहीं कि anyone will leave this question. छोड़ेंगे तो नहीं बिल्कुल. You will solve this question, but you will get minus marking. देखिए, try to focus on each and every minute detail that कहाँ आप लोगों से गलतियां होती हैं. आपका approach क्या है? You have to change your approach of solving close test. Clear, guys? Any confusion still? You got why did you get the answer that unless and until cannot be used, because unless carries the sense of if not. Unless means if not. Try to replace unless with if not, you will get the sense. Okay? Okay. Next. Oh, यहाँ पे तो blank छूट गया. Sorry. For this, I have to go through the passage. 7th blank. I missed it. 1 second, guys. 7th blank I'm showing you. I just missed that sentence. 7th blank. See the sentence. 7th blank is this. Okay. See the 7th blank here. Brick and mortar schools need to precede open admissions and not the dash way round. This is also a phrase, if you know, agar aapne suna hoga, dash way around, even without looking at the options. Very good, Sneha. Very good. Yes. Other way around. I hope. अब देखिए ये सबका सही होगा because this is a way, this is a phrase, other way around कि कोई और दूसरा possible way नहीं है. 100% accuracy, definitely, because it is just based on a phrasal verb. Okay, common phrase. Yes. So correct, other way round. So in this 7th blank, it will be other. Clear to everyone? यहाँ पे कोई confusion नहीं होगा. Other way around. Next, this one. No, see. This is also a very good plan. Like, this is also a very good option. Quickly. Devashish is saying off, others. Other way round. Sandeep is asking, ma'am, tell me the meaning of other way round. Other way round means different way. Other way round means different way. Other way round or around, anything can be used. It means different way. Okay, Sandeep? Acha, on, off, often. Acha, often, on, so many answers. Taken target. Taken target, on target, off target. Okay, got it. Okay, Sandeep. Different way it is. Now, guys, listen. Taken target. Priyanshu, often target. Is often target, what sense it is giving, Venkatesh? See, in that sense, legislators' assessment of ground realities is dash target, is often target. Is it carrying any sense? See, on target is a phrasal verb, on target, which means accurate. Okay? On target means accurate. OFF, off target, is also a phrasal verb which means inaccurate. Now tell me which word shall we substitute? क्या use होगा? ये OF, off target, is no phrasal verb. OF single off is not a word. ठीक है, off target. Often target is not giving any sense. Is taken target? It is also not giving any sense because after that there should be any preposition. Is taken into target or something like that. So taken target is also incorrect. So you have to choose between on target and off target. Closer means negative. Very good. Yes, Devashish. So what will be the correct option? Or tell me. Off, not on Elakya. How can it be on target? See what it is saying. In that sense, legislators' assessment of ground realities is on target. See, we do not have a school. Okay. We do not have a school to accommodate all the students. And despite that, what legislators are doing, they are closing tens of thousands of private schools, low-cost private schools, because they fail to meet the standard criteria. So is this accurate procedure or inaccurate procedure? Of course, off target. Assessing wrong. Yes, we are getting in a negative sense that their assessment is off target. Off target. That is inaccurate. Clear, everyone? Once you know these phrasal verbs on target and off target, so definitely you will be able to solve this. Off target. Yes, correct, off target. Because it is inaccurate, we are getting negative sense. Okay. Next. This. Instead of bearing down dash on private schools for failing to conform to abstract bureaucratic criteria, efforts to bring about universal education should focus on upgrading and expanding the existing government. Hard, okay, more. Instead of bearing down more on private schools, Sachin is saying only on private schools. Okay. Only hard. Hard. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of this phrasal verb bear down on? See, so many phrasal verbs have been used here. Bear down on. What is the meaning of this phrasal verb? To reject. No. Only Maksud is saying only. To reject. Not reject. Bear down on. Anyone point out? No. Blame. Yes, you can say burden. Bear down on means burden. See, bear down is a different phrasal verb and bear down on is a different, not rely on ilakya. Not rely on. Burden, threaten. So this is the meaning of bear down on. Okay? Come heavily on something. Did you get the meaning? I gave the meaning here. Bear down on. Did you get the meaning? Separate from government schools to targeting private schools. Separating from government schools. So, yes. So what it will be? Now tell me. I told you the meaning of this phrasal verb. Now tell me what will be the correct option. Quickly, everyone. Move directly towards something. No, Shita. 3. Less. Instead of bearing down, less on private schools. Burden word. Try to see this. How Jagyasini? More, less. We are getting the sense of hard. Sandeep is saying only. See, this is also a very close option. Soft can be eliminated. Okay. Less can be eliminated. Now, what sense we are getting? Instead of bearing down hard on private schools, it means instead of burdening them. See, what was the previous sentence? Try to understand. Previous sentence क्या था कि जो that we are so specific that when we get any low cost private schools, we do not sanction them any that license, you can say. हम उन्हें कोई yes, heavily burden, correct, hard burden, yes. Sachin is asking why not only. See, only means we are not talking about specifically on private schools. Instead of bearing down only on private schools is not giving the sense. Because यहाँ पर बात क्या हो रही है कि like earlier sentence, if you remember, we were talking about that legislators, they endorse closure of maximum private schools because they fail to meet the criteria. Now here we are saying that instead of burdening them hard means कि उनको सारी चीजें मतलब that they should follow each and every rule, they should follow every guideline. So instead of pressurizing them, we should focus on upgrading government schools also. Sachin, did you get the answer? Here, based on the previous statement, we will get the sense that hard here means too much burden or to be very strict on with private schools. It is better to upgrade government schools also. Priyanshu, Sachin, did you get the difference? Only तब होता जब वहां पे सिर्फ प्राइवेट स्कूल्स की बात हो जाती. This was based on sense. यहाँ पर कोई grammar नहीं था. Once you know the meaning of bear down on, so I hope you see bear down का मतलब होता overcome. Only bear down is a different phrasal verb which means overcome. And here on is used and it means burden, threaten. Okay. Last. This is simple. Here I want 100% accuracy. Sachin, did you get the answer? Or still do you have confusion? Yes, if we compare government schools and private schools, we can use only. But if you relate it with the previous sentence, then you will see that hard is more appropriate. Need. Now this time I want 100% accuracy. Everyone. This is the last blank, 10th blank. 1. Sandeep is saying 2. Raksha is saying 2. Okay. Priyanshu 2. See, when you are choosing any option, I'm not saying that you are incorrect at your place. But what you guys are doing, you guys are using your own concept. आप अपने according से sentence को judge कर रहे हैं. But what you should do, you should go through the entire sentence to check what is the context of the sentence. Don't apply your own logic there. Try to guess what the sentence is saying exactly. Based on that, try to fill the word. Expectation. Who is saying expectation? Deepak Raj. What it is saying? Only then. Only then means once we focus on government schools also, then can we ensure the much needed supply demand need. Already need what is given here. It is already saying much needed supply demand. Are we talking about need in the education sector? Supply and demand की किसकी बात हो रही है? Balance की बात हो रही है कि if we have more schools, then only we will be able to accommodate all the students. So जितनी हमारी demand है उतनी supply होगी. So supply demand balance we are talking about, not the need. Equilibrium. Aspects, no. Simple, we are talking about balance in the education sector. And since needed word is already given here, much needed, it is already used as an adjective. So need cannot be used. Clear to everyone? We aspects का कहाँ से सेंस आ रहा? Supply demand aspects in the education sector, or we can ensure means we can fulfill. What we can fulfill? This balance, supply demand balance in the education sector. Clear to everyone? Now, how many of you have scored 10 out of 10? तो I think किसी का नहीं है. I know 10 out of 10 no one has scored. 8. Is there anyone who has scored 8? 8 किसी का है? One who has scored 8 marks on his own. Even if you have scored 7 to 8 marks, still it is okay. Below 5 is not satisfactory. 6 out of 10. Jagyasini thoda sa work karna hoga. 5 Maqsood. Okay. No ma'am. Sneha 7. 7 is okay Sneha. If you have scored 7 is okay, but still I want 10. Okay. Okay. So you guys got to know कि कहाँ कहाँ आप लोगों की गलतियां हो रही थी. 4 is very, you need to work hard, Rajiv. Okay. Okay guys, that's all for this session. Please like this session, share with others. Okay, Sachin, 8 is good. Okay, and try to focus on the approach. Close test and all these session means कि यहाँ पर आप जितना practice करेंगे, the more you practice, the more you will get to learn. Because every blank, every close test, every passage comes with a different learning, new learning. Okay, so please guys keep on practicing. And that is why in my special course, I will be bringing more practice session of closed test, para jumbles and all these things. Okay. Take care guys. Please do like this session and share with others also. Okay. Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you Debashish. Thank you very much.